Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I guess you can tell obviously that I haven't done much with it. I was getting off to a good start and then work just happened, life just happened, and but I have been on a retreat. I think I shared that I was going to be going on one of those, and I did, and I got a lot of things accomplished, and I think it's re-motivated me to kind of give this a try again. But I just wanted to share with you a few little things that I did. These are some of my scrapbook pages that I worked on. I don't have them in an album yet, but I just wanted to share these. This is kind of this is a family reunion page, and I don't know if you can see that, but I think it turned out really nice. I cut this out on my Cricut and did 2 layers and put them on top of each other. Of course, you got to always add a little bling. And then I kind of wanted it to be a little decorative just because it was a family reunion. So I, did a few little flourishes and overlaid those as well. So I love this paper. I think this paper's really pretty. This one is another page that I think I shared with you that I'm practicing hand lettering. I'm not really great at it yet, but I'm getting better a little at a time. And from what I understand and what I've watched, that's what it takes. Just a little practice every day. And so I think mine's still a little bit shaky and a little choppy, but I'm pretty happy with it. It's a family scrapbook album. So anyway, I wrote this with my Ranger embossing pen and embossed it with some copper colored embossing powder that's glittery. It was from the Letter It package from Ranger. I bought it at Michael's on sale and just thought I'd give it a try. So I like the way that turned out. And then these were some Sizzix dies that I had just picked up at Hobby Lobby at one point. Had not even used them yet. They were still in my stash. And I thought I'm going to get those out and just see what they look like. And look how pretty. It gives my page some dimension. And I even had some leftover ones and made a card out of these too. And I'll show you. Oh my gosh, do I have that here? I'd love to show you the card that I made with the leftovers. And I don't appear to have them in front of me right now. So I'll share those with you later. But it turned out really cute too. This was just, I like this one. There's some things I don't really like that I did with it, but I'm happy enough with it that I'm going to keep it. I kind of messed up on the glossy accents. I guess I had an air bubble in it, and I didn't realize until it dried that it's got some little places in it you can see. But I cut these little pigs out on the Cricut, and I cut this 3 little pigs thing out on the Cricut, and just cut it out and put a shadow behind it and put some glossy accents on that. But this was just a little school play of my granddaughter's. This was kind of a fun page. This one's really plain, but I liked it. I found this paper that had all this summertime flamingo things on it with the sunglasses. And this one was really simple, and I didn't have very many pictures to work with. You can see they're kind of dark. But I wanted to do this day because it was our annual Memorial Day. This is my 2017 scrapbook, so I'm only a year behind. I'm doing better. But anyway, I just cut those out and distressed the edges. Did a little bit of sequins. I may still do a little more to that. Of course, I wrote that, practicing some lettering things. But I think it turned out okay. I'll probably add some more to that before I put it in the album. I love the way this one turned out. I have to show you what I did with this. I was so excited. Oh no, it's stuck together. This is some of my granddaughter's senior pictures. And I just love this paper because it's kind of got the distressed look in the background anyway. And these leaves, I popped some up with some foam tape, and then I did some flat. But I had a die of some kind, and again, I don't use a lot of dies because I cut most things out on the Cricut, but I had these, and I thought, well, I'll try those and play with my Arteza markers. And so I cut them out, just plain ones, on Bristol watercolor paper. You can kind of see these are the white ones I didn't color. I just did a bunch of them, and used my Arteza markers, my water brush markers, and colored those. Didn't those come out cute? I thought they were so pretty. And then this one just didn't need a whole lot. I've still got to do a little journaling on it. And I'll probably just write some things here where the burlap is. But I really like the way that one turned out too. And then, of course, these are still some senior pictures. I really wanted to do some of the black and white ones, and I was having trouble finding some inspiration, and I found this layout on Google Images someone had done, and I tweaked it a little bit, so it's kind of similar, but it's not identical. But I'm really liking the way this one turned out too, because I love the red and the black and the white. And I still also have not done the journaling on this one, but there's not a whole lot to journal. I mean, it's pretty obviously senior pictures. I just put the year here, and then I'll put her name on there somewhere later. Didn't want to do that for the video. But anyway, I like that one. I may add a few more things. These are just some basketball pictures. I have 2 of my grandchildren, 3 of them actually, that play a lot of sports. But this is my granddaughter, and I cut these basketballs out on the Cricut and then distressed them a little bit just so that they wouldn't look so orange. But this is Kiwi Lane. I think I told you all I like to mix it up and use a little bit of Kiwi Lane. I love the Kiwi Lane borders. When I need some creativity, it kind of helps me get some. So I'm going to zoom this out just a little bit so you can see more of the page, if I can get this to work. I think it's zoomed out as far as it'll go. But anyway, that one's kind of plain, and I've got her name, and of course this was her 7th grade year. So this was just a little birthday dinner before the birthday party, and I don't think I had the party pictures with me. I had them printed, but I didn't get to them. So this is just at the Chinese restaurant. So I liked the little Siamese cats. I thought they were cute. And again, this was inside the restaurant, and it was a little bit dark, so I didn't feel like I had great pictures. So I just kind of tried to bling it up. And of course, these I fussy cut out of a sheet of scrapbook paper just because I thought the flowers matched real good. I could have cut those out, I guess, but I don't know. I just want to do some fussy cutting. Sometimes it relaxes me. So that's just a little page there I did spread. And these are really cute too. I did not realize I even had very many dies. I was surprised. But I had these little dies that I picked up, I guess, somewhere at Hobby Lobby. I don't even know who they're made by. I guess I could go back and look if I still have the package. Some of my dies I've bought at Hobby Lobby and Michael's just over time and haven't done a whole lot with them. And some of them I got at yard sales. So if anybody knows what they're from, I would love to know. But anyway, this is just a little picture of my grandson playing in the sandbox. He was only 1 then, so I wanted to do some pictures of him, and he is all about anything with wheels or any type of machinery. So they were just goofing off and playing around in the backyard, and then there's some of my older grandkids with him, and of course the baby, he was just tuckered out. He was just sound asleep and exhausted, so I had to get a picture of him sleeping. Nothing more cute than a sweet baby. Sleeping baby. So that's just a few of the scrapbook pages that I got done. And then here's what I'm excited to show you. These are some of I had these birthday stamps. And I'm sorry, I don't know what's going on here. I think I must have hit something on my computer. It's one of my YouTubers I was watching. I must have hit the keyboard. But anyway, so I stamped all of these out. I needed a little break. I just wanted to do some coloring. So I just stamped a bunch of these balloons and birthday cakes and little birthday hats. I did some masking with some of the Avery label paper, and because I think I want to do a card where these cupcakes are kind of stacked. I cut the candle off so that I could just kind of stack them like this. I don't know exactly. I don't know if I want to make a pyramid out of them or maybe do a top folding card or a 5x7 that's kind of long to where they go up, and then put the happy birthday on. But anyway, I watch a lot of Mary Polanco, and she colors with water brush, the Arteza water brush markers all the time. So I will try to put a link in the description to her channel. But she really has this down. And she says that it took her a while to get the confidence to do it. And so I watch her YouTube channel all the time. And she just really inspired me to just dig in and give it a try, kind of like I did the hand lettering. I've been scrapbooking for years, but the whole watercoloring and coloring with Copic markers has intimidated me a little bit. So when I'm comfortable enough to try it on camera, I will, but I'm not there yet. I might do these if I get one more session in, but aren't they cute? See, they turned out so well. I was really happy with myself. I even did a little bit of shading. Can you see that? I actually did some shading, but there's so many colors in the Artezas. I ended up buying I think the 72 set or something. And so I have lots of colors to play with. And then I already had the Prismacolors, and I've been playing with those. So I'm feeling confident with those, but I still have some work to do. And then I also stamped out these. And again, I'm so sorry. Before I post this video, I will see if I have the package to tell you where these came from. They're probably not going to be anything new that you haven't already seen, because my stamps are not, I just pick them up as I can. I hadn't done a lot of stamping until the last year, I guess. But I'm loving using them on my scrapbook pages, on cards, on pretty much anything. And I've started making homemade cards, handmade cards, to send out to my CASA volunteers too, that work with the kids that we serve, and just to try to make it a little more personal and appreciate them a little bit more than just a store-bought generic card. But anyway, I colored these with Spectrum Noir markers. I have some Spectrum Noir and some Copics, not very many of either. And I sometimes mix them, actually, if I don't have because I had the Spectrum Noirs first, because I picked them up at Hobby Lobby with my 40% off coupon, just because I wanted a cheaper alternative to try them out first and see if I even liked them and practice with them a little bit. And now I'm liking it more, so I did get some Copics. But I just wait till I have a coupon. Michaels will let you use your coupon on Copics here where I live, so I hope it's that way where you live. So, and I am in Kentucky. And then these are some of my little leftover ones, and I will show you. I will go get that card. I just wanted to show it to you because I love the way it turned out. I took these and just cut them out of different colors of cardstock, but then I used my Arteza water brush markers and just kind of outlined the edges and put some watercolor on them just to make them look a little older or rustic or outdoorsy maybe. But and then I just love the way it turned out, so I will get those and show those to you. Okay, so the other thing I wanted to show you were these cute little ornaments that I made. I wanted to have something just handmade for the CASA volunteers. We do, once a year, we have a volunteer appreciation dinner where we recognize them and thank them and just love on them for all the hard work they do with kids all throughout the year. Working with abused and neglected children is not an easy job, and but it takes a lot of heart, a lot of commitment, and so we just try to do something to appreciate them. So I try to make them something. So anyway, I don't know if you can see this, but I put the year on the back, and inside in white is a little floating acetate shape. It would say, you've seen these, I'm sure you have, but they're just like little floating ornaments with but our CASA logo is in there. Our CASA logo is normally red and blue, but I wanted it to be white for Christmas. And then I dropped these little beads in there, and it says, you make a difference in the year. And then, of course, I had to put a little ribbon on there. And so I did different ones because we have male and female volunteers. And I thought, of course, their wives are probably going to be the ones putting them on a tree. But anyway, I just thought those were real cute. So I made 50 of these. And I may end up having to make a few more. Our appreciation dinner is on December 3rd. And I think I may try to make some for my board members as well, because all of my board of directors are all volunteers as well. And then I'll do something different for my staff. But anyway, wanted to share that with you. And what I was thinking is I won't make this video too long. And I could not find that card, but I know that I have it. I may have taken it to my office and left it there. So I'll bring it and show it to you before I mail it out to a volunteer. But I was thinking I'm going to get some items together, and then maybe I'll try to come up with something to do with these little birthday things and these little flowers that I did with the Artezas. And I'll also have some little ice creams. There's only 2 because I messed the other ones up, but that's okay. I was practicing and that happens. So but anyway, and then I thought I might try to use these that I have left and recreate the card that I did. So I'll find these links before I post it, if I can find them. Like I said, they're probably old. The best I might be able to do is just give you a description of which ones they are, but I'll try and find them. But anyway, thanks for hanging in there with me. Thank you, Mary Polanco, for encouraging me. And I'm going to put a link to her channel on here too. I hope she doesn't mind if I do that, because she is a very popular YouTuber and I'm not. But there's so many that I watch and get inspired by, and I just kind of want to try to do my own thing. But I also, other people can be so creative, and I like getting inspiration from them too. And I'm sorry if my voice sounds a little raspy. I feel like my voice is so deep, I sound like a man right now. I've been having some cold issues too, and sinuses, so I apologize if I sound raspy. But anyway, thanks so much, and let me know if you like this, and if you want to come back and do a card with me or two. I'm getting ready to take some time off from work, hopefully over the holidays, and I really hope to get on here more, talk to other people more, and really catch up on watching my favorite YouTubers. So have a great evening, and I will hopefully see you soon. Have a great night.